Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. I usually don't take it for granted. Again, please do me a favor, ensure you like this video first. Because you guys sometimes you bump into the video, you forget liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this video. That is the only thing you can do for me as a support in this video. Please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for the like. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Africa is now coming out to realize the leadership we are having. As per the several elections we have been in, we as Africans, you will realize that most of the time we have those elected presidents who are puppet to the European countries and US. That is the reality. When William Ruto sworn in the office and he had the momentum of being a Pan-Africanist, this man was so eloquent about ensuring that we are going to use our own local currencies. Number two, we are going not to be tagged into slavery by these individuals. As he claimed that you find that we have a US summit, US Africa summit, China Africa summit, you find that 54 presidents are going to meet one person. Then after that, the benefit they are going to get is just photos. So Julius Malema earlier on told William Ruto, and he reminded William Ruto. But nowadays, William Ruto is behaving as someone who is being controlled by these individuals outside Africa. And that is why he is carrying these individuals like an egg, But Julius Malema is coming out to remind William Ruto this.
I don't know if President William Ruto means it, because he said so many things and I can't locate him these days, because the things he said during election and the things he's doing now are two different things. I don't know, because I heard him saying we need to do away with the dollar and build our own currency, but his actions are not speaking to anything of doing away with the dollar. The latest being putting a red carpet for a murderer, a person who killed the Kenyan people, coming into this country, receiving a red carpet and being saluted by our own army. This is not a Kenyan army, it's not a colonialist army. The Kenyan army is a product of the Mau Mau rebellion, and those who killed our people in the Mau Mau rebellion cannot be saluted by the same army of the children of those who were killed during Mau Mau rebellion. We have a duty to stay true to the cause. We have a duty to remind the king and Britain of what they did to us. Indeed, he shows no remorse. He says this was bad, it shouldn't have happened, but he runs short of, I apologize, I am sorry. He will never say he is sorry, for because he thinks that his race makes him superior and he's not qualified to apologize to those who are junior to him. We call upon the...
As if this is not enough, Kenyans, Africans are coming out to respond to William Ruto. And by responding to William Ruto, they are telling them, or rather, they are telling William Ruto that when you are elected in Kenya, you are not elected to act as someone who is betraying his fellow presidents in Africa and paving your own course of leadership. On this side, you are lecturing African presidents how you should control Africa. or your politics in Africa. But on this side, you are a puppet. You are a sellout. And even the residents from Africa, they have decided they will not massage William Ruto, but tell him the truth.
This is the Kenyan President William Ruto. William Ruto is the biggest traitor on the African continent. The US President have vowed to reward Kenya and the Kenyan President William Ruto for being a traitor for selling out other African leaders to the United States of America. He has been selling information to the Americans. He has been sabotaging African unity. This is the guy that also promised to send policemen to Haiti to beat up other black people in order to subjugate them, to hand them over back to the United States of America for further subjugation, in order for America to continue to steal the resources of Haiti.
Now, Kenyans, in this Africa, you will find that Julius Malema and Raila Odinga are one of the greatest leaders in Africa. But Africans will never allow such people to enter to State House and rule. Why? Because these individuals, they usually have their firm stand, not to be a puppet. Most of the time, we have seen Raila Odinga being a Pan-Africanist. You have seen also Julius Malema trying to be part and parcel of Pan-Africanist. But the problem that we usually have is that when we elect these individuals, they sell us as slaves before these individuals. We are paying high taxes to fund some individuals. They have realized that we have resources, natural resources, that could have benefited our country. They are selling it to these individuals. And so to have people such like Julius Malema coming out to say that we are not going to tolerate, it is not easy in this Africa.
Comrades, I declare in front of all of you here and in front of all the progressive forces of South Africa, Africa and the world, that I will do everything in my power to bring about economic freedom and common prosperity in our lifetime. I commit that when I'm president and head of state of South Africa, I will not be involved in any form of wrongdoing and corruption. I will protect our natural resources and I will grow our economy to create millions of jobs for all our people. I'm not a sellout. I don't have a history of selling out. I've never sold any of my friends or comrades or any of my fellow fighters out. I've always demonstrated loyalty to those who served with me in the trenches. I commit to be loyal to the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa and make sure that the Constitution does not serve only those who are associated with white monopoly capital.
Now, in Kenya, we as Kenyans, we are regretting having such kind of president like William Samoei Ruto. William Ruto is a man that has betrayed us. How comes you are the only country in Africa pushing hard to deploy your police officers in Haiti to fight your fellow blacks who are busy fighting for their freedom? You are joining these whites to fight your own brothers and sisters in the name to please US or to please any country. This is how we should lead Africa? Then on this side, the man looks like he's Pan-Africanist. William Ruto is not a Pan-Africanist, I'm telling you. William Ruto is a sellout. And he's a man that you might not understand. Because during the day, It seems like he resembles a Pan-Africanist. During the night, he's having conversation with these individuals. Then, when we want Raila Odinga to be the president, some individuals think like, oh, this man, atakuwa dictator. Now, we have a dictator who is selling us to these European countries and US in the name of funding us. Who told them that we want funds? The same man said that we want to live in our means. What went wrong? And that is why sometimes, as I'm just looking at Julius Malema the way he's trending, you will find that Julius Malema might not be the president of South Africa. Why? Because they want to elect a sellout who will come out to favor these individuals out, those who are coming out of Africa, outside Africa. They will come out and dictate everything in Africa. That is what they want. And by the way, let me tell you, if we are approaching elections in Africa, you will find that each of these countries in Africa, you will find that US interferes with the elections. You will find UK like that, Russia like that, so that they can benefit the natural resources we have and also what they want. I was asking Kenyans yesterday, what is this that William Ruto is telling us that US is going to do that they never did during the regime of Mwai Kibaki and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? Are we now having US today? US has been there for a long period of time. Then the man is coming out without any fear of contradiction that US is going to change narratives in Kenya. Who told you? Who told you? What you signed is just hot air. And that is why when Julius Malema, Yoweri Museveni, Paul Kagame and other individuals are coming out to say, enough is enough. We must be independent. We must build our country without begging from these individuals. But some, like our president in the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, is becoming a sellout. A sellout. Betraying his fellow presidents in Africa. During the day, he's having a standing ovation. During the night, he's betraying them. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.